Thank you for staying tuned. This is our book review segment. And of course, today I'm not going to be analyzing any book today. Instead, I'm going to be going into the books. And I always tell you that part of literature, you always have poetry, things that you use to express your intense feeling. It could be, through rhythm or even a combination of different genres, just to express how you feel about something. They always tell you that poetry and fire makes a fantastic music. And today I have someone, a young man who hails from Edo State and a graduate of Diploma of Food Technology. He's a poet. And then you ask yourself, food technology and poets. Please join me as I welcome David Adase, the 78th Psalmist. What a powerful name.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine.
You want to just take me through that, the 78th Psalmist. Why is your name the 78th Psalmist?
Well, a couple of years back, I was looking for an identity of what to do about the gift that God has given to me. So I went on like a spiritual retreat and...
Spiritual retreat. Tell me about that retreat, please.
Normal prayer and fasting, self-discovery on what you should do. Then I was still a page poet. So then I got the revelation, okay, this is what you should do. The book of Psalm 78 actually speaks about how David used his gifts to guide God's people. So I was like, okay, I can't call myself Psalm 78.
Yes.
And there are lots of psalmists around. Everybody being psalmist. So I was like, okay, let me just call myself the 78th psalmist. So that was how the name came to be.
Oh yeah? Wow. So
Yes.
so why did you go through that part of self discovery? I mean, you a diploma graduate of food technology.
Yes.
At what point did you feel that, okay, poetry, literature is for me?
Okay. Right from when I was even young, I always had this passion for writing poetry. But along the line, my dad was like, go and be a doctor and this and that. So when I got to school, that was in Yabatech, I found that I was always doing poetry, even in the lab, I was doing poetry. I was like, if I should continue with this, on this path of science, I might not be happy in future. So like, let me just take the bull by the horn and just pursue my dream to achieve it. So even though I don't succeed, it will not be because I did not try. That's why I had to do that.
Interesting. You just have to pursue your passion. So you want to take me through a bit of your composure. I mean, you just said something that even when you're in the lab, that you just compose something. You want to take me through some of it?
At times, okay, most of the time, anytime any of my coursemates wanted something poetic, even when they give us assignments, even when we are having English class, I engage the lecturer in conversation. Like, what are you doing here? Why you not go and pursue your dreams? Like, it happens, I might just be walking. Something just inspires me. I'm always with my book and pen, by the way.
But I don't see it here.
But later I have to start using my phone to type. So that's just, I can just be walking. I get inspired by lots of things. At a point, I underwent a mentorship program with someone. His name is Poet Graciano. He's #2 spoken word poet in Nigeria.
Yes.
So he taught me a couple of things on how I can, be better than who I was before and what spoken word poetry is really about. So you want to drop some, some of your poems right now? Let's just see how strong, how intense. I mean, yesterday Nigeria, marked clocked 59. Did you do anything around, Nigeria 59? Yeah. It's titled 50 Naira.
50 Naira?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in a Nigeria just like the 50 Naira notes, where Wazobia is a word and not 3 different languages, where nation building is not abandoned because of the scarcity of sand, where the autopsy of our freedom did not sorrow tears and blood. I believe in a Nigeria just like the 50 Naira notes, where we accept ourselves the way we accept our currency, irrespective of the tribe of whose face is on it. The 100 Naira has the face of a Yoruba man, 200 the face of an Hausa man, 500 the face of an Igbo man, but the 50 Naira is Nigerian, a portrait of 3 kinsmen united at the middle belt. Our diversity is our commonwealth. I dream of a Nigeria just like the 50 Naira notes, where we can first bank on the union of our guaranteed trust and fidelity, whether you be a Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, where the echoes of our zenith resound, where we can stand big as a giant of Africa, where unity is our first city monument, where we can contribute to have this contribute. I believe in Nigeria, just like the 15 era notes, where we are no longer a rich nation with poor people, where Islam no longer harm our sons and we fear not, where we act like big brother, realizing that just like Tasha, we have flaws, like that tattered money you take to the bank, Nigeria too can be saved. Some say that the horses on our coat of arms is the reason why the economy has so many gallops. Some say our future is not fruitful, while they say the future lies in our hands. But just like every dream, they are bound to be nightmares. And so I keep this dream with my eyes wide awake of a Nigeria just like the 15 naira notes.
Oh,
Peace.
Oh my God! You just made me love Nigeria the more. The 50 naira note. What inspired you to use the 50 naira note?
Well, you see, fine. Even if a Hausa man would hate a Yoruba man, he would still not decline. Like if I bought a bike now, like here, I gave the Hausa man 100 naira. He did not think about the tribe of the person on the on the notes. Like okay, this is a Yoruba man. Okay, so I won't accept this this money. So if we as Nigerians can actually view things from that perspective, as far as we don't criticize the man on the 500 naira and say, okay, because of that I won't, no matter how you might hate an Igbo man, you still spend 500, right? No matter how you might hate an Hausa man, you still spend 200 naira. So I look at the 50 naira as a symbol of that. Like we have three men from different parts. They were brought together by the by the middle belt. So I saw it like, okay, yeah, in Nigeria, just like the 50 naira notes.
Wow, this is impressive. This is strong. It's powerful. I mean, you just took me back to the lady. I saw a report yesterday on social media, and she was regarded by the likes of the Jazzy, and I listened to what she was saying. But so many people, I mean, the response is you go to the comments side session, and then you start to see, I beg, I'm tired of hearing things like this. Has it ever been a time where you go like, I mean, as a young poet, you go like, I don't think this poetry is for me anymore. I think I should do something else. Have you ever been booed, or you always get the chance?
Actually, that is why you have to undergo sometimes, like I did. I went through a mentorship program. When you want to write a poem, think about your audience, something that attracts them. For example, go with trends. Like seasons like this, you are going to a place where there are youths. Go with something like Big Brother Nigeria, where I said something like just like Tasha. So people will be able to relate more to what you are saying. You can't go to a gathering of youths and you start talking like Shakespeare. You have to infuse a couple of things that they can actually relate to. So that is why we have to do with punchlines and puns and the right, like PUN, so that people can be able to flow with what you're actually saying. So I've not really had that, unless maybe when I did not do my assignment properly on the type of audience I'm going to face. But even then, at most, I get one or two persons come up to me and say, wow, that was nice. A good job.
No, for me, this was a fantastic job. Hope it was really hot, so we can keep replaying things like that. I mean, those are the kind of messages that Nigerians actually need to know about. So you want to? I mean, have you featured on a stage? Have you gone to any Broadway play to speak to a group of audience?
Oh, I've been to recently. I was at the Nigeria Climate Incubation Agency. I talked about climate change through poetry, of course. I've been to some platforms.
Can I hear that of climate change? Because we just talked about climate change right now. If you can I hope you can remember that.
Okay, let me see.
Yes.
The word okay means I feel good. Like, I feel really, really good. Like a time when the girl I was crushing on in primary school finally became my friend on Facebook. Or like a time when we were young and you did something wrong and your mom looks at you, like a typical Nigerian mother and says, Shogbadun, which means, are you okay? Oftentimes than none, the word okay, anytime, any day, anywhere, means the absence of any kind of problem. But On a thermometer, it means 0 degrees Kelvin or absolute zero, the equivalent of minus 273 degrees Celsius, the coldest thing ever known to man, the lowest limit of thermodynamic temperature, where the fundamental particles of nature have minimum vibration motion. At this temperature, everything is as cold as death. So, okay doesn't always mean okay, because the man who says that it's okay might actually be freezing cold. You see, assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. Just the same way the worth of a glass of water on a dining table and its worth in the desert is not the same. The same way it would be illogical for me to say that climate change does not exist because the AC is on. Like there isn't more carbon emission in our atmosphere than any time in human history. That 2/3 of extreme weather events in the past 20 years were caused by humans. That Indonesia doesn't plan to change, Indonesia doesn't plan to change its particular city because its current one is sinking. That even though African countries only account for about 11% of the climate of the global gas emission, no other continent will be severely affected by the impact, just like.
I'll be coming for you, sis. I think you are amazing. I think you are amazing. Can I get your handle? What's your handle? How can people reach you?
Yes, at 78 Samis. That is at 78THPSALMIST on Twitter, on Instagram,
on Facebook.
On Facebook, it's spelled in alphabets. 78 Samis.
Thank you so much, David Odiase.
Yes.
The 78 Samis. Yes. I hope to see you again so we can discuss more on this climate change issue because it's staring us in the face. Thank you. And to all of you, I hope you were really inspired. So happy birthday to Nigeria. And on that note, we need to take a short break. And when we return, our newspaper review segment will take center stage.